There's more?
Yes, Mario, there's a whole lot more!
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do the second playthrough of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. But first things first, I'll at least show this much off, because earlier on, we finally beat DK's brains in up in the tall towers of Twilight City. Unfortunately, he made off with a couple more mini-Marios, and now we're going to have to do the whole roundabout once again. But in the process, we also unlocked the expert modes, which again, the expert levels, you unlock these by getting a certain amount of gold stars. And by the time if you want to get all of them, you pretty much have to have cleared every single other page by this point.
Real
all
quick,
stars and yeah.
Before we start any levels, go back to that versus Donkey Kong screen real quick. I don't know if it's just slightly added or whatnot, but it feels like they just straight up ripped one of the models from one of the retro DK games and slapped it on here.
I mean, it is.
It does look like the cover art.
It is a reused pose, but I can assure you this is definitely a different model.
Okay.
All right. Well, that being said, no more dilly-dallying. It's time to head on back to the factory.
So, for the most part, plot is the same. However, every level is only going to be one screen now, and that screen comes with it a bit of a gimmick. Because you may have noticed something else that fell with that key just then.
Yep, a key attached to a mini Mario toy.
And basically, when James was earlier, when James was all, "Oh, this is the he can follow me in these stages now."
Yep, I guess whoever gets to him first he'll follow that particular character.
But yes, hence the big gimmick of what's about to happen here is that when James was saying, "I'm stuck down here."
Sorry, but you might want to throw that trash can just to be safe.
Oh, right, okay.
You're on your own!
Yep, I'll figure it out. But yeah, oh hey, nice.
Oh.
But yeah, basically the way this is going to work now is that he's stuck. James.
Don't worry, you'll be fine, but I won't be.
There you go. Now he can get up to the next checkpoint. Because I believe he has to hit these points. Or is that just where he'll respawn?
Maybe that's where he'll respawn? Honestly, I'm not sure how that works, because I know, generally
the
speaking...
key.
Oh, right.
Oh, no!
Oops.
That's right, the other key that we...
no.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, wait, were we supposed to carry that flag?
Can you carry that flag?
Let me see.
don't
Look
think
like
so.
it. Maybe the mini Mario has to pass it? It's hard to say.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but hurry,
I guess it should be said, this is our first time actually doing a mini Mario, for lack of a better word, plus level in multiplayer, so this is definitely an interesting change-up. Okay, there we go.
Okay, here,
Careful.
get the key, get the silver key, because I can't pick it up. Oh, crap.
Oh, technically, you were the one that was. I was the one that was guiding the mini Mario.
Oh.
So I guess by that,
Okay,
I guess. Okay, so I
That's fine.
guess.
Wait for it, wait. Okay, now.
Jeez. Okay. Well, there's a first time for everything, folks, and well, we've experienced our first time.
Get in!
Come on. There you go.
I was like, the Miri Mario's just staring at me. Yeah. But there you go. I mean, again, just like that, the stage is already won. So these will be, hopefully, a little bit faster.
A little bit.
Twice as fast.
Just depends on how well we actually do on these levels, because the level design, the level motifs themselves are more or less the same, but the level design themselves is definitely, it's much different than before.
Gotcha.
Now, Matt, was there a plus world in the original game as well? Matt.
I don't remember. I will tell you this, it has been years since I played this.
That is fair.
Well, you know what? I can answer that for you. Yes, the plus worlds were also a thing in the original Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
That's handy.
I remember because, just a slight bit of history. I forgot if I mentioned this in the video, the videos or not, but, back before me and James were aware of each other, but before we really started, collaborating and befriending each other, one of the first playthroughs I've seen of his from beginning to end was of the original GBA version of this game. And I remember he was having, a pretty big dilly of a trouble going through the Plus World.
Oh, the trash can. Oh, you got it.
A dilly of a trouble.
That's definitely a word.
I love that word.
Well,
we go.
I'm glad you do, Logan. You are the only person here that does, probably.
Like dilly, like dillo bites. Matt, you lucky dog, you got to go to Outback before me again.
Hey.
Outback.
They call them the Dillobites, I think. Or no, the armadillo. No, or is that Chili's?
I think that's
Is
Chili's.
it Chili's has the armadillo? Or Texas Roadhouse? Maybe Texas Roadhouse.
Either
What
way. No, you're saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, now you just got me curious. What is a Dillobite, for the record?
Yeah, it's just bite-sized steak stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you ain't missing much. All right.
Alright, follow me.
Come on.
This one seems very straightforward
No.
as long as you don't care about the presents.
Yeah?
Yeah, but we do. Oh no! Whoop! Okay, hang on. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna go save the day.
We'll be here.
Okay, first, kill everything.
Destroy everything in my wake! I did it!
I will rip and tear until it's done. Oh lord!
I saved the
Rip and tear
world!
until it's done. Eh.
How come no one's looking at me when I pull off these world-saving accomplishments?
You didn't see how high I jumped? I jumped higher than Luigi. I jumped higher than 2 Luigis.
2 Luigis?
2 Luigis.
Why did no one see my sick backflip?
Mario, you better give me like a tie-in, like frozen yogurt, like chain attached to your toy factories.
Frozen yogurt chain.
I take my froyo seriously.
You know, I'm surprised that the ice world in this game wasn't just fashioned after a fucking refrigerator.
I mean, it's odd that like you're in the city, then suddenly there's just a mountain. I found trash cans.
Yep,
Good for
also
you.
Found trash.
Aww, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't forget that silver key.
Right. You know what? That's right. You come with me, little guy.
Monkey Papa.
I don't think you can jump
How
it.
am I? Can he push me?
Okay, that's
I don't think he can push you.
So yeah, how are we gonna get? Or can he also collect the presents with his body?
Yes,
can.
he can.
There you go.
Oh, okay. In you go. Wait, why am I talking? Wait, yeah, why am I so confused about the? Oh, I think you have to be next to the.
Right. I have to be there with him. I have to be a supportive father figure.
Also, like, wait, why am I so confused by that? He was definitely collecting presents in like the first couple stages, but like again, now as you're seeing, like, whereas each stage before would take us maybe 3 to 4 minutes, now they're taking us like a minute a pop.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was the other way around. Who's to say?
Maybe.
Who knows?
We finished Jellystone Season 3. It was pretty okay. It was pretty good. Oh,
Yeah, I
what
love
else?
Pretty okay, it's pretty fucking funny.
Hey, it gave us Space Ghost.
They give us Space Ghost for the
What are you
first time.
talking
in
about? That's
how many
Peter
years?
Potamus.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's Peter.
You're right. That is true. My name is Peter.
This is okay.
How this is okay. Yeah, how many years has it been since he had played Space Ghost?
Yes.
I want to say a good 20.
Dang.
You know, back when the show was still relevant.
Right.
Right. Was Coast to Coast? Did that actually exist as a talk show, like with live guests and just
From what I
improvising
remember,
it all?
yeah.
Or... Huh. Because I didn't know if it was. I didn't know how much of it was scripted, how much of it was just Aqua Teen Hunger Force weirdness, or. And it's so.
technically predated Adult Swim by at least a few years.
Yeah.
It is just that is true. It's just weird of like in terms of its tone, like how it came to be, and they went for it and.
Oh!
Well, I guess I'm alone again.
Whoa! Get his attention. He loves you.
Mario, you approach him. He's technically yours. He's your child now.
Embrace him.
Embrace him.
Okay, there better be a platform underneath me, or else I'm gonna
Go
get really
to him,
cross.
Mario.
There is not.
Embrace him.
There is not.
Look at us. We're just
Wow.
running our lives.
How do we get out of this? Is there a switch?
There should be a switch.
You're on your
How
own,
are you
son.
faster than me?
Technically,
Curse my fat head.
Can he make that jump?
I was about to say,
Is that jump far enough from?
oh yeah, I can make that.
okay, good.
Okay,
Remember, he walks, he talks, he says, "Mamma mia."
that's that. Nowhere did you say he jumps. I was
They
worried.
didn't have enough time to add that to the pamphlet.
Oh my god, I just realized his leg, he has more leg than Toad does. How am I making these jumps?
You know? We don't know.
Through sheer force of will.
I
Through sheer
Will
force
myself.
of dumbass luck.
That does sound like Toad to a nut. That sounds like Toad in a nutshell. Alright, let's go get ourselves this bit.
I use my finely honed psychic powers. How else do you think I ever had this big?
Now I should ask, when it comes time for the
Oops.
Ow.
when it comes time for the when it comes time for the boss stuff, since there's no mini Mario stage before, do we have to worry about doing a perfect run the usual way?
I believe so, yes.
Aww. Also, hold on. How are we gonna get this short bastard across safely?
You just handstand right next to him.
Oh. Okay. Come on, little buddy.
You're gonna deflect the shots for him. Look at it skipping along.
Oh,
Toad. You go back there. You make sure to deliver him safely, or so help me.
Okay, you
Does Mario
watch
have to
me.
do everything? Does
You
Mario
saw
have to do
me.
everything himself?
I deflected it.
Toad! If you keep this up, you're not going to be the godfather of my future son.
Oh my lord, this is your son. Have you seen that video? Have you seen that audio that Matt, did you see that audio that freaking I forgot the what's the name of Bingo? What's the name of Bluey's father?
Bandit.
Not Bandit.
Bingo?
That's the
No,
Bandit.
Bandit.
Oh
Bandit.
Bingo is her sister.
no,
Right,
what's the name of the
right.
mom?
Chili.
Chili. Thank you. Do you see that audio somebody? Let's just go.
The fact that I know
You
all
see that
this is disturbing to me, by the way.
It's
I
a
hope
good
you know
show.
this.
No, it's not. It's a good show that exists to teach
Fair.
parents how to parent. Like it's
Fair,
that's
yeah.
the target audience. I am so happy you're expecting that.
Ah,
is he?
No.
I was about to say, I can't believe he went and had a baby shower and didn't invite you and me.
No. I think you know a guy.
No.
no.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying, I would have gladly brought over some chocolate milk cookies for you guys.
Oh no!
Aww.
Dang it.
Back we go.
I didn't handstand fast enough.
It's okay. It's a Swifton. Yeah, but as you see here, these ones I'm pretty sure like completely unchanged. Maybe a slight platform difference, but it's basically the sime. It's basically the same. Oh, and it counted. Damn
Oh
it.
boy.
Aw, man. That would have been so beautiful if we kept that streak.
I know, but it pretty much is the exact same boss. And thank you. Here comes the chain.
Careful.
There we go. Come to the next button. Careful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that was close.
Okay, wait for it. Okay.
I'll just stay here where it's safe.
Okay. Nah.
Oops.
Oh, now he's being stupid. Now he's being... Ah. Well, he is getting rather aggressive now. This is the second time we're beating him up with trash cans.
This poor guy doesn't know when to learn. I almost
He's
said
been
something bad.
trashed.
Anyway,
I thought
yeah,
you
did
were...
you see that audio? Go ahead.
Just you said you were about to say something bad. I thought you were almost about to call him a gator.
Oh, I know. Yeah, let's go with that.
How dare you? How dare you lump me with the very crocodiles I hate so much?
I know.
He said alligator, not
Matt,
crocodile.
Matt, did you ever see that audio?
DK, to be fair, DK would be the type that wouldn't know the difference.
He wouldn't really. He doesn't know the difference between swimming
What
and
audio?
drowning. Now, the audio of Bandit, where somebody had him in reaction to the Bluey Xbox One, the reaction of
Oh,
him,
yeah!
of him as if he's reacting to a tour guide like, "What do you mean? She lost it? She could be one of these machines." Oh no, my daughter's an Xbox.
I love that one so much.
Don, yeah, he's like
It's so
he's
fucking
tearfully
good.
crying over the smiling Bluey Xbox One.
I have... That is cute, but going back to what we were talking about with DK and the alligators and crocodiles, random stupid thing for me to think about. Like, Jam saying like, oh, DK probably wouldn't know the difference between the two of them. So you're saying he's towards scaly people, he's somewhat bigoted.
A little.
It's Mr. Bigot.
Oh no!
I'm a real person.
But you were scrapped in Jellystone.
Did you ever see that? Did you ever see that clip, Matt?
No, I haven't.
Of the deleted
actually.
scene where there was a deleted scene where one of the animators actually, cause they're like, I don't even know which episode it was supposed to play in, but it was gonna be a bunch of pirates, all of like forgotten Hanna-Barbera characters.
Right, I think it was the same episode where they did bring back some of those villains from Yogi's arc.
Right. But yeah, so suddenly it was just like, it's like, oh, he has a very, his thoughts are very discriminate. His thoughts, something along those lines. It's Mr. Bigot, and his catchphrase was, I'm a real person who actually existed. And it's like, there's no way that's his name. Look it up. Oh my god, that was his name. Then the animator gets a call. Hey, listen, you can't use the name. What do you mean? Like, she already started drawing him and everything. No, okay, sorry, you gotta go into the Negaverse with you. And he just gets, like, sucked up into the pit.
That's great.
Man, that's a bit of a bummer they weren't able to keep that.
Given all the other stuff they've gotten away with. Frickin' Little Rock saying Naruto reference.
Also, I'm just going back to Mr. Bigot, because I do remember, like, the original episode of Yogi's Arc with him in it still led to probably one of my favorite out-of-context things Yogi's ever done. I'm no friend of yours, fatso! Just shoves a pie in someone's face.
That whole sequence in general is just that's just a freaking trip in and of itself.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bigot as a character, Matt, served to his whole character arc was to make Yogi racist.
What?
Like, that was the episode, was the Yogi is gonna be racist. Because
Okay.
this guy's corrupting him.
Yeah, no, they got pretty, for lack of a better word, straightforward with a lot of their villains' names.
Yeah.
Or just occupations in general.
Well, okay then. That was certainly a thing.
It was a different time.
Yeah. Also, crap. How's he supposed to get over there? Actually, this could maybe work. Actually, what am I talking about? I have no idea how I'm gonna get out of here. I'm stuck forever. Unless he can jump. Can you jump, Mr. Mario? Okay, come on. I need your help, James.
Yeah,
I need your bouncing help.
What you're trying to do.
Thank you. Oh no! Hang on.
Don't forget,
I fucked up.
the handstand when you get there.
Got it.
All right, we're good. Now let's get out of here.
See, we got this. It's only been 20 minutes. We're already getting pretty far through World 2.
Yeah.
No problem.
We say to ourselves foolishly because we're gonna have to do a session to the expert levels at one point.
Yeah.
Now are the expert levels 2 rooms or only 1 room?
One room.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm actually curious how those are gonna, handle in co-op, considering again they're expert levels.
If I can cheese it, I am cheesing.
Actually, wait. Are the expert levels required to get like the true ending, or just the +1?
No.
Nah, they're
it's
just
for bragging
fluff.
rights.
Okay.
They're fluff.
Make sure, but maybe Mario doesn't get any egg on his face.
I know. Well, I mean, you're there, so I'm just gonna beeline for the key.
Oh. Yeah, watch out for Big Bird though. Again, I still find it crazy you can actually jump on them. I don't remember if that was even a thing in the original.
I'll take it, and just like that, there you go, another level done. See,
Oink!
co-op, do multitasking.
It's just a thing.
Crap.
Crap. That's also part of the slogan.
Ah, crap baskets.
Cars, range, and prowl. Look, more one-ups. Distract from me, please.
Please, I'm already losing my cool here.
I am losing it today. It has been a weird day, and it has been
Logan,
a day
I told
that
you you shouldn't have eaten those decade-old
What? Decade-old what? What tomfoolery have I been getting into with my appetite, James?
all those all those cheese cotton candies from like decades ago, back when the freaking amusement park was still at this point. I don't care.
It's another Jellystone reference. I am
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember that.
Listen, you really thought Mystery Inc. was there all along?
no. There's no way there's no way their budget can handle that.
That's why when you posted that picture, Steve, of like, look, it's Mr. Inc., they're here. That's why I replied with that one picture, well, yes, but actually no.
Oh.
Well, I was just more so like I wasn't fooled into like it wasn't me just being fooled. I just posted it because I just thought they looked neat. Like Scooby in general, like Scooby in the Jellystone art style is just a little fella.
Yeah, fair.
He's a little fella who looks like he's just like pre-puberty. Be cool, Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
A pre-puberty
Listen,
Scooby-Doo is
I'm
just a pup named Scooby-Doo.
No, I said
don't-
pre-puberty version of the Be Cool Scooby-Doo.
Oh, that outside.
Okay.
I'm only gonna ask you this once. Are you an alien? No. Good enough for me. And of course, the frickin' vending machine bit.
Yeah, just
What? No, were those the only two good parts of the show? Or were
well,
there
no, like
other good
from what I've heard,
jokes?
the show is actually pretty good. Like it's actually pretty consistently funny. It's just that a lot of people just were really hesitant to give it a chance because the art style was so devil damn ugly.
Because
It was a
didn't help that
really
this was-
ugly art style, let's be honest.
It didn't help that this was coming out right around the time of like every person and their dog was trying to like ape on Family Guy's success.
Yeah, honestly, it really is just one of those things where I feel like,
Uh,
oh boy,
Sorry.
like it's one of those
yeah,
things where, like it is just one of those things where it's like I understand that there can be I can understand that there can be an appeal to a bad-looking art style. Like we mentioned it a few times, but I think it's a good example. A Duckman. I wouldn't exactly call that a pretty-looking show, but there's certainly a charm to how it looks.
How about
But
that?
for the most part, I feel like people kind of, you know, what I'm trying to say. They kind of underestimate how important it is for a show to visually look good if you want
No,
people
no,
to
no, no.
actually watch it.
No. This is actually where I'm going to argue on this. Duckman's art style is not. It's a different kind of ugly. Because here's the thing. Family Guy's ugly, and the other shows, they're ugly because of the fact of the styles are too simplistic. They are so simplistic that it's kind of an eyesore to look at. And, like, with exaggerated features, stuff like that. But another reason why is,
Well, I didn't look before I left.
Another reason,
Continue.
Another reason why Duckman is, like, better, like, the Teacher's Pet show, why, like, their quote-unquote ugly styles are a bit better, is also the fact of, when it comes to those shows, they were animated differently. Now they, like, the animation in tandem with the, but no, the animation in tandem
Nice.
with the, never mind, sorry.
With the
Toad, what are you hanging on to?
I don't know.
with the tone you're saying, Matt.
Yeah,
like,
the
it's
animation with the
With
art,
the rope.
the animation with the art style back in the day of like Duckman, that worked. Same with like Teacher's Pet. The animation styles nowadays, they mostly use flash animation, and that's a problem of why it looks so ugly.
But again, like it was also because like, it came out right around the time of like Brickleberry.
Yeah.
Not American. I know there's other shows. I just can't think off the top of my head. But you know what I mean. Like everything was trying to do that same Seth MacFarlane art style.
If I can ask on top of that, like, I'm not saying you don't bring up a good point, Matt, but that does make me kind of curious. Like, if a show with a visual style like Duckman appeared now, but they still animated it with Flash like a bunch of other shows are nowadays, would you still have that, you know, artistic compliment towards its art style?
No, again, I'm saying the problem is as well. Okay, again, the problem. Duckman's art style worked for its kind of show and all that, and also the animation in tandem is what made the art style more appealing, and also the fact of the art styles of Brickleberry, the Scooby-Doo show, Family Guy. Their ugliness is in how kind of disgustingly simple their designs are, and all that. I'm not saying Duckman's designs are complex or anything, but Duckman's designs are a little more varied. How about this? Everybody looks the same with the Family Guy art style. Fucking
That I'll give you.
everybody looks the same. And that's the problem. The fact of it made it so easy. If Duckman was made today, but with the Flash animation, I probably wouldn't be as into it. And all that.
And I know for a fact they wouldn't get. I know for a fact they couldn't get Jason Alexander back. He loves that because he loves Duckman. He loves that idea, but it was because it had bite to it that a lot of cartoons didn't have at the time. And even then, he still regretted it because when he went into that audition, the famous little story, Matt, is that he went into the audition, and his one regret is, man, when it was time to give like a good first impression, I really should have picked a less grating voice to be my idea of what Duckman could sound like. Because then they told me, okay, that's it, you're gonna be Duckman like forever now, and it was just, or not forever, but like you're gonna be the Duckman, and yeah, it ended up being a lot more than I was Oh no!
Mini Mario, no! Don't worry, I'll get you. Ah!
Whoop! Don't worry, I'll get you. Oh god!
Firebirds! Oh right. Ow!
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, let's try that again. Yeah, this one can be a little tight.
Oh, it was close, and now he cries. No.
Aww.
Yeah, he's always sad whenever Mario goes. Ow.
Of course, it is a papa.
These things suck.
Yeah, I don't like the birds. Never did.
And we can't kill them, can we?
We were able to jump on them before somehow.
I kind of I kind of have my doubts I'm gonna be able to jump on this one while it's on fire.
You know what? Let's try that then. Oh yeah! Ow!
Oops.
What? Okay. His egg.
Oh god.
Okay. Now then, as we do our best with this
This
challenge,
is all gonna be a problem.
just drop him.
ain't it?
Just drop him down. Just drop him straight down. Aw, dang it. Okay.
Yeah, I fucking hate misjudging the distance of those goddamn Shy Guys.
How the heck did you jump into it? Not you. but
Actually,
this
wait.
one.
Where'd he go?
Damn it.
Woof.
Just let me dunk him into the lava, god damn it. Die.
There we go. No more problems. Okay.
You know how
Force.
fitting. How fitting that
Oh,
it's
he's
the.
not still alive.
How fitting that it's the.
Sake.
Oh boy. How fitting that it's the fire world where I'm going through little hell.
There we go.
Hellfire!
Break down. Break down. No! Okay, just pick him up and go. Get out of there.
Yeah, this, Mini Mario?
God
You
have
forgot something?
mercy on me.
Well, we're waiting.
We haven't even got to my least favorite level in this particular world yet. So, where were we?
We were talking about Scooby-Doo, I reckon.
I learned about a very sad, sort of like unfortunate tale.
Oh, what's up?
Sure.
That children were crying because there was a really cool why am I trying to say this as if it's like an actual real thing? There was a very interesting there was a very interesting tale of this, like, there was supposed to be this like Willy Wonka exhibit that was being
Oh god.
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're
And-
talking about.
No. Can
and
I just really quick say, definitely the parents are to blame for this, and also we are now in the age of goddamn fucking
Don't believe anything you
lunatic
see.
stupid. We are in the age of lunatic stupid. It's kind of hilarious. Anyway, sorry. Please, Logan.
Okay, go for it. Basically, just that, like, these parents were sold. Just that these people were sold on an experience that was supposed to be Willy Wonka, but it ended up just being an entire scam. Like there was something there. But it was just a bunch of college kids it had to have been college kids or freaking high schoolers in Europe. I don't know. Basically, there were all these people that just like put together this like really sham. It probably cost them no less. It probably cost them no more than $60 to put this together with all the like cheap props they found. And well, don't I feel silly?
You're fine.
Also, didn't help that they advertised it with AR art.
I mean, yeah, I was going to.
Yeah, no, and it was the most obviously dumb AI art. It's kind of it's kind of hilarious how fucking stupid it was.
Oh, actually, I just realized something. Yeah, guide Mini Mario over there. That works too. But there's also the matter of fact that, unfortunately, if you still stick around this way, Mini Mario will instinctively hop on that spring. What you want to do is that you want to beat him all the way to around here.
Oh, so he'll try to drop down.
Yep. Make it quick. There you go.
Right, then he can go get the present for me, because I'm lazy. Thank you.
Yep, it's the only way. Now we can exit.
Alright. But yeah, no, it was just real. They actually called the cops on them. And like are actually like pressing charges now because they paid a lot of money for pre-orders on those experiences. They really gotta do a better job of that. I posted just a little video for Matt to see, one of the really weird stunts that they pull is that like Willy Wonka opens the doors like, who is this? Oh no, it's the it sounds like he's saying it's the Enigma, and it's this like just a guy in a black like jumpsuit with a with a skull mask or whatever on, and the kids are like actually like upset.
Yeah.
And oh, whoa, this is even worse than I thought. So the actual actor who played... Oh god, we have to run.
Run.
So the actual actor who played...
I hope you can jump that. No, you cannot.
There's no way he can jump that. So what happens now?
You start the level.
Actually,
Isn't that lava gonna keep rising?
The lava's supposed to rise up. Actually, let me see.
Okay. So as he climbs up, it gets... Okay, we can do this then. Hang on.
I got this. Or not.
And the lava's like, oh, hang on, my bad.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Can we use this barrel?
Probably should.
I think you mucked it up.
No, but if you put it right there, he can use it to jump up, and he can do the long jump, can't he? Now you mucked it up.
What do you mean I mucked it up? This is how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, really? He can clear that jump?
Yes, he's supposed to.
Oh. Okay. Look at Mr.
Yeah, we're just gonna call him Mulligan there.
Oh, fine. Anyway, this got way worse than I thought. So the actor, just run it. So the actor who plays Wonka in the Glasgow, the guy who plays Wonka in apparently it was in Glasgow. I freaking knew it. Probably some high schooler kids in freaking Europe. I'm telling
Doug.
He should know that he hates the children of Scotland.
Yeah, no,
he thinks they're all freaking right. Anyway, literally, the actor came out and he spoke out on TikTok about what happened. And first of all, he was paid, and that's the only reason he did it because he was a freelancer. Poor artists. First of all, the script was 15 pages of AI-generated gibberish, so they also AI-generated the script.
Jesus.
Of course.
And he outright said, first red flag for me was that they actually cast me as Wonka. And I look nothing like Wonka, he said. According to him, I can't read the whole thing right now from where I'm viewing it, but from what I'm reading here, the big reward for the children who just went through this whole experience was the children were given a single jelly bean and a 1/4 cup of Tesco's own something. I can't read that full thing, but it wasn't a lot. It was not a big, wonderful Wonka candy event. Yeah, no, parents do better. Like, please look through the clear, like, telltale, like, problems here. Oh, this
Well, I
way.
mean, also those
the moral
guys.
of today's story. Also, the moral of today's story is that there needs to be fucking regulation on AI.
There should
Well, I
be.
mean, there's
to,
that.
yeah.
Like, I mean, there's that. Is like the whole thing of like parents need to do better. I mean, obviously the guys hosting the double damn thing shouldn't get off scot-free either.
Oh, of course not. Like they should do time for that.
They have a bit where there's supposed to be an Oompa Loompa, but it's clearly a girl who looks so uncomfortable to be there.
She's so
just in
uncomfortable. Oh my god.
Just orange paint. Oh, that I'll show the link, but it's like this. It's this video of there's this apparently they had an Oompa Loompa, but it was just clearly a woman in her 20s, like in the orange makeup and green hair, at a chemistry table, just looking like she'd rather be anywhere else. It was not. It was just like some. Oh my gosh, just such an absolute like garbage fire. So
Hopefully, we don't get any more like that. Famous last words.
You know exactly what's coming this era.
Yeah.
Crap. Oh, come on.
You know, I'd rather take back fucking VCRs and
VCRs.
old school TVs over being in the realm of AI.
I mean, I think it's just...
unregulated. I mean, or just pretty much what it is, machine learning. It's not like AI in general; it's just machine learning.
I mean, I think it's pretty much. I think it's pretty much common opinion at this point that it's like, unless it's for the benefit of like math or science, AI can just please die a horrible death.
Or if it's something that can actually benefit artists as opposed to just outright taking their jobs away.
Right. Well, again, that's the oh god. Well, again, that's the lame thing, is that like AI could be good, but it's in the hands of like bad people.
Yeah.
Some people just want to watch the world burn, Mario.
Jeez.
That was a close.
That really was close. Like, damn, nice going there, Toad. Oh shit.
I gotta be careful though. He could totally throw a fireball straight down on me, and I could do nothing to stop him.
He totally can.
Okay.
Incoming.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll do.
No!
That won't do.
I'm sorry, just your scream, Logan.
What just happened?
I couldn't do nothing. I was scared. I peeked the mic.
Mario, I have the terrors. Can you give me a glass of warm milk?
I went so far. Whew.
Oh, I've come so far.
Now it's your turn.
Okay, fine. There it is. Oh, that was handy.
Yoink. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Aww.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Oh, damn. You barely nailed it.
I'm happy about that. No!
Oh, well, at least you didn't get hit. Nope.
There you go.
Thank you.
What was that?
No. Stay there. Okay, and...
Ow!
At least those blocks don't crush the barrels.
And yeah!
Nice.
There. Stay down, you big...
Take it to the monkey!
Baboon.
Stupid
Okay,
monkey.
He made me look bad.
Stupid Kong! You made me look bad!
I made you look bad.
The fact that we almost got a Courage the Cowardly Dog revival, or at one point, whatever point. Except for then we got that Scooby-Doo movie, and then it just kind of was weird. Understandable.
Well, I feel like...
Yeah.
The movie came out, and then we suddenly saw Eustace rapping.
Yeah, we never thought Eustace would be ballin', but there he was. Ballin'.
Now it's time to head back to the mini land at night.
Well, I mean, I feel like at this point there's now like a handful of things that are like humbling him against the idea of doing anything with courage anymore. Not the least of which being, I hate that I'm blanking on the woman's name, but one of the actress, the actress dying.
Oh, Muriel,
that's
Right.
actress.
I'm trying to think. What was her name? Like Thea White or something like that?
Thea White. Yeah, her name was Thea White, and I remember like That is like the one line from that Scooby Courage crossover that I do remember, where they're running away from a monster in Eustace's truck. It's like, it's a horrible monster. His name is Eustace.
That's so cute. How are we gonna get him over here? Oh, I see how we're getting over there. But where's the red present?
What?
I think
oh,
I think
shit,
you gotta
we didn't
I
even
think
get
you
the
got
red present.
I think you gotta come over here and help me get the red present.
Okay.
So let's see. Do you see it over there?
There it is.
Oh, come along, Mario.
I'm right here.
Not yo.
Oh,
Get it, Mario!
Oh
oops.
shoot.
Toad.
Okay, back up. Hit the red switch.
The materials for that thing didn't come cheap, you know.
Toad, you're gonna make me really start regretting not giving you guys maternity leave.
God.
Just the idea of like
Maternity
Mario
leave?
being a bad boss.
Wait,
just
you
like-
two are married?
That's like, maternity leave. Looks under the table. You're all males.
We did it for the tax benefits.
God. That's still so fucking funny.
That's canonical, and that now China has to accept Jellystone as a.
No, they'll
As a
definitely
style.
rewrite that line.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing saying they can't. Like, it's such a throwaway line anyway.
Supposedly, quote unquote, the kids were in tears, and one of the witnesses at that Willy Wonka thing said, quote unquote, it looked like a meth lab. It probably was.
yeah.
Statistically saying, the youth, the mischievous youth. I'm not gonna finish this thought, but just if they had the freaking like bird-brained idea to do this with AI in the first place, it's entirely possible that. Oh, thank goodness. It's entirely possible that it was a meth lab that you guys were just in.
Probably.
You know what? You know what?
Now you just made. I'm sorry.
What's
Now
up?
you just made me think that the whole in that whole situation, that was like the whole a very extravagant equivalent of those kinds of strangers who just are in a white van and ride on that free candy.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I see what has to happen. Can you get that little shy guy over to the red flume?
Okay, but before I say my piece, I will say, James, I'm not entirely sure if I want to use that comparison because we all know what those white trucks are for. I feel like the kids have already been through enough. I don't need those implications on top of that.
I know, but again, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Apparently, there's news articles covering it. I assume someone's gonna get sued, but it depends on how well they can argue if it was actual like misinformation or if they like have enough like cleverly written legalese of technically we didn't say it was going to be movie accurate, and technically we didn't say that the images were going to be 100% what you experienced. They were marketing purposes. Tell me, does Red Bull actually make you fly? And that'll be their argument.
It's like, tell me, does Ripple actually make you fly? I was in the Air Force. But yeah, what I was about to say before you brought up that thing, I do remember one of the other posts that someone made about it. They made this comparison, and I feel like the more I hear about this Double Dame thing, I feel like it's kind of an unfair comparison to the fictional place it's being compared to. Someone said it basically was just a real-life equivalent of Krabby Land.
Yeah.
God, you're right.
Yeah, it really is. We were promised Krabby the Clown,
But all I saw was Cheapy the Cheapskate.
No, hold on.
How the heck do I actually get up there?
We were
legitimately?
promised Willy. Wait, you promised the children Willy
you.
Wonka. All I saw was Willy Wanker.
Dang.
You know, now that
You
I
need
think
the
about
blue.
it,
you need the blue.
I wonder if that really was the only way we were supposed to get that key.
I maybe it was because I don't see I don't see any other way I could get up there. There you go. The first actual developer intended use of the head bop.
Ah, yes, footstool jumping.
Don't
being
fail me
used
now.
Appropriately.
Good. Responsibly. Jump on your friends' heads responsibly.
But the whole, like, Willy the Wanker
And
thing, it's
be
like-
courteous enough. Sorry.
Sorry. Just going off the whole Krabby Land thing, it's like Jelly the Cheapskate. Hey, I'm not cheap. Takes those jelly beans, rubs the paint off them. Now get rid of these styrofoam peanuts.
No, they'd just be actual beans, like pinto beans or something.
Well, beans you can still at least eat.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, look at him, all by his lonesome. Maybe he too was a victim of the entire Wonkaland incident.
I just wanted to have candy, said the toy to the king.
I'm just saying, they won't accept my proposal for a Wario's Wonderland, yet they'll let this kind of thing slide. Oh, I see how it is.
Listen, I goof up one DSi Ware app, and you're gonna give me this kind of trouble over it?
Be honest. It's because... Be honest.
What's the
It's
deal
because of the...
switch?
Be honest. It was the health code violations that's keeping you from making another Wario Land, isn't it?
How many violations can one man have?
Not enough.
Oh, we did this wrong.
No, we got this. No, we got this right.
Oh, I see. So once he's there, then I hit the red switch.
It's like, how many health code violations?
Oh!
Oh boy!
What the f-
I was like, yes, into the switch I go! You get him.
Wrong way, Dunderhead.
It's like, how many health code violations can you have?
I'm hoping to break a world record by the time December hits.
And...
There you go.
remember, the health inspector gave us a D for delicious.
Delicious.
Disclaimer: D does not stand for delicious.
It's actually a failing health grade.
What are you talking about? They gave me an A. Look at it.
It's an F, but you drew a line on the side.
I don't know why. I'm just reminded of you saying that. Did any of you guys remember an old Disney show called Phil the Future?
I know of it.
Yeah.
I remember the teasers of it. I think I may have seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but that's about it on my end.
So there's this episode where the Phil and the
Toad!
Oh boy.
We had to play the waiting game that time.
Oh, you know how I am with the
But yeah,
W.
I remember what
word.
episode you're talking about. So Phil and Keeley.
Yeah, thank you, Keeley. God, I forgot her name. Yeah,
No
Phil
worries.
and Keeley fail this one test that's like supposed to be a deciding factor of their future, and so they decide to take a new test and all that. And the teacher is just a complete hard ass. He's always mean to everyone and everything.
Whoop.
God damn it. But because of the fact that he's such a hard ass, he has a big stamp for his assignments that are just F and all that. Like, he always expects all his students to fail, so he always punches an F. And this test that they're taking is supposed to be one of the hardest tests ever, like, in the history of everything. And, they take it, they do their best, he stamps the F onto both of them, and he goes, I never need a stamp for this, but... And he grumbles, and he takes a red pen and turns the F into an A.
Sorry.
I remember that teacher also
right,
had like
hang
an amusing that teacher had like a pretty funny running gag where it's like
again.
he would sometimes go on like before each test he will sometimes go on a tangent. Like at one point he mentioned, "Oh, I learned this back when I was teaching on the Mediterranean," and then like a few minutes after the tangent's over, he goes, "By the way, the test started back when I said Mediterranean."
Oh yeah, no, he always did. It's like, by the way, the test started. Oh yeah, and the best part about that episode is like the tests are in these big binders and all that, and it's like,
that sounds like a Crocker move, isn't it?
No, well here's the thing. It's like the test is in these big like unopenable binders. Like, wait a minute, how do we open? Opening it is part of the test.
The test has begun.
Man, like, I remember that out of all the live-action, like, Disney tween shows, I do remember that one having, like, a fair bit of charm to it. Funnily enough, the actor for their pet caveman, who was also the same actor for the bald teacher, he actually went on to voice Cusco for the Emperor's New School.
Right, he
This
also
is a problem.
He also starred in like some other like shows and stuff like that. I gotta check who it is. Hold on.
Okay, I see the issue is that you have to start it and then like get him down here. And then without going to the left, then I have to hit this, then you hit the blue switch.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wait, but then
Actually-
how do we... Oh!
I know we're doing this the wrong way.
Actually,
Okay.
I
By the way,
remember
one of
one
the-
other... Oh, what's up?
By the way, last thing else.
You'll see what we're trying to do. Keep talking.
So real quick, I just remembered another... Oh, what's up?
Really quick, by the way. He apparently went on to do a lot of He also apparently went on to do Randall Boggs
wait, hang on.
in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, really?
But anyway,
Really?
yeah, no. But really quick, just gotta
Oh,
say,
and then you bring that, and then you use the trash can down here. Ah.
The only thing I'll say about Field of Future is that the one thing I do remember is how the show ended. And I'm not going to lie, even as a kid, when I saw that ending, I got pissed. I hated the finale of that show. But anyway,
How did it end exactly?
I'll mention it later.
They did it-
You were saying
Get him up there.
Okay, no worries. I do remember one bit that I thought was just funny, just for how just randomly intense it was. So it was an episode where their dad was like the substitute
Careful.
music teacher, and I guess like one of the things that he did on his first day, he did this just to get everyone's attention. He starts off with, "Without music, you all would be dead."
Wow.
That seems a little
not
harsh.
entirely wrong, but damn.
Well,
That seems a little like harsh to say.
Oh, that's the point. Like he knew what he was saying was pretty harsh. He just said that just to get their attention.
yeah. It's also a fact of like the mother and the father specifically, they don't know any customs. So they're from like 1,000 or something years in the future, I think. So they don't know any customs of the past. So they always fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
Sorry, James. There's a little bit of a mic kerfuffle that you have to like quickly mute. I actually elbowed my mic.
Oh, I heard it.
Whoops.
Sorry.
No
So
worries.
about 51 minutes in, you'll
No, don't worry. I'll find it.
Yeah.
But no,
you're good about editing. I'm not.
I sure am. I sure am.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention, Steve?
The only other thing that I'll mention is it's kind of an behind the scenes like thing, because I remember this is something they showed a lot in like the really early promo stuff, but for some reason it never got carried over until the final show. Apparently the mom was originally going to be an android.
Really?
Huh.
Makes sense if it's the future.
I know that there's this huge retcon in a later episode where one of the main character Phil, he had a sister who was like just a complete little shit. She was like the Bart of the show. And she had this big rivalry with she had this big rivalry with another student at the school who was like the sweetest girl ever. She doesn't, you don't even know it's a rivalry and all that.
Oh,
We're so close.
But no,
Oh
damn,
my
it
lord.
did it again.
Continue. He cornered us. But yeah, continue.
But no, they had this big rivalry with this sweet kind of girl and all that, and eventually they do become friends, kind of, and later in like season 3 or something, out of nowhere, they're like, yeah, she's actually an evil android from the future that was banished to the
Right.
past. I'm just like,
right, that was...
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that episode. That was a Halloween episode, actually.
Dang.
Right, it was a Halloween
But
episode.
the fact that they actually committed to that being canon?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they completely committed to it being canon because she is gone after that episode.
Right.
Damn.
Actually, I remember there were like a handful of characters that actually left after a couple seasons. Like Keely, one of her friends, I think she was played by Brenda Song. I might be wrong. She disappeared after a while. I remember there was a funny gag because like she's still like dealing with her being gone, so she's forcing Phil to do all the the girlfriend activities that they would do together.
Right.
And there was. Right, and there's a one bit where she's just on the phone. It looks like they're in two different. They're on the phone while the nail place while she's talking to him. Like Phil gets annoyed, so he just pulls up his phone and he goes, "Oh, hang on, I got another call."
Oh wait, that didn't
Hello?
count.
Hang up, woman.
I remember that. I will say though, really quick, back to the one thing I was mentioning. The finale is really.
Oh boy.
I wasn't ready for that. I'm sorry. I forgot he can toss him straight down. We were doing
fine.
good. Okay, continue.
But no,
Yeah, go ahead about the finale.
Yeah, the finale is one of the finales like I really don't like about the show. So one of the things that they hint throughout the show is that Phil will stay in the past. Like the family is trying to find a way to get back to the future. They're trying. They're trapped in the past.
Yes.
And And Keely and Phil do have like this relationship and all that, and eventually it's like very much hinted. It's very much hinted that
continue.
It's very much hinted that Phil and Keely will at some point get together and all that. Like in the like Phil stays behind and the family never finds it back, or at least Phil stays behind. And it was all just kind of deleted. That never happened. Where like what eventually happened is like the family finds a way to go back. They all get in their spaceship and then they just go like, wait a minute, where's our pet caveman? And then he's like, we see the pet caveman in the house, and then that's how the show ends. That's it.
He's like, hello, where everybody go?
The ending pissed me off because like as a kid I was like, no, Phil and Keely should get together. What the fuck?
Yeah.
There we go. Jesus.
It's a tricky one.
I think chasing after this damn ape up till right to freaking nighttime is starting to affect us. It's starting to affect our playing a little.
I need my 8 hours of sleep. Hey, it's been 72 hours since my last one.
I'm just throwing this out there. We have now in one single day done 7 worlds. I think I'm good with calling a little break because we are now halfway through the plus worlds.
Yep. And now we're going back to the spooky
You're only
house.
halfway through? God damn.
Yeah.
Well, halfway through this plus section.
Well, yeah.
It is a full new game plus of all the original 8 worlds.
Yeah. I didn't think it was halfway through the actual game. I was thinking like halfway through this thing.
Oh, we were already past the halfway point after we finished beating DK's brains in back at the tower.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, we are straight up. We got at least 3 to 4 more worlds ahead of us. Oh boy, so yeah. Enjoy more of our kerfuffle and ramblings of aged old men. And
aged old men and mushrooms and monkey. And we'll see you all next time as we save the rest of the minis and finally teach this dumb ape a lesson about stealing.
Yeah.
Monkey.
You know, this close-up, I never did understand. Is that thing, like, in between his mask or his eyeballs, is that, like, actual, like, skin?
Well, goodbye!